Welcome to your inspirational stories and encouragement channel. This channel is dedicated to bringing you inspiring stories of resilience, faith, success, and triumph. Our goal is to inspire you, uplift your spirit, ignite your passion for growth, and help you to thrive and succeed in your personal and professional life. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey with us. And now, today's story titled, From Survival to Celebration: How a Family Reclaimed a Day of Tragedy. Richard wasn't supposed to survive, or be anything more than a vegetable. He wasn't supposed to return to university, have a career, or marry his high school girlfriend Sarah. But he did all these things and more because of God's mercies and the faith of his mother. However, this story is about their incredible son, David. He's no longer a baby, but he will always be their miracle. David is an extraordinary man, full of love, compassion, and strength. Sarah and Richard are immensely proud of him, not only for his career but for his heart. He started his own non-profit to help underprivileged children and is constantly giving back to his community, organizing charity events and mentoring at-risk youth. David's compassion runs deep. One of the most remarkable things about him is how he always puts others before himself. Whether he's spending time mentoring a struggling teen or working long hours to organize a charity event, David's heart for service is boundless. This kindness didn't come by accident. It's something Sarah and himself worked hard to instill in him, and seeing him live that out is one of the greatest joys as parents. He's never lost sight of his purpose in life, and that's to give back in any way he can. Richard often reflects on the night of the accident in March, wondering, what if? This year, on that very anniversary, he said, I will be walking my son down the aisle, celebrating his wedding, a joyous occasion on a day that once brought sadness. David and his fiancée had planned their wedding for Labor Day weekend, but they discovered that a city marathon was scheduled for the same day. Thankfully, they rescheduled for March 15th, a date that now holds deep meaning for all of them in the family. Although the marathon posed a challenge, David and his fiancée managed to turn it into a blessing. As they scrambled to adjust their plans, they realized the significance of the new date. March 15th was not only the anniversary of my accident but also a powerful reminder of resilience, survival, and the miracles that have shaped their lives. It's incredible how life has a way of turning challenges into meaningful moments. Now, instead of associating March 15th with hardship, we will forever remember it as a day of celebration and new beginnings. He is overjoyed to spend March 15th celebrating, rather than feeling sorrowful. Interestingly, after they moved their wedding date, the marathon was rescheduled as well. It seems like divine intervention, ensuring that this day would become one of joy and gratitude. Here is my encouragement for you from today's story, beloved. David truly is a miracle. His father, Richard, survived a severe car accident on March 15, 1991, when doctors thought he wouldn't live. Defying all odds, he not only survived but went on to achieve great things. His journey is a testimony to God's plan and how setbacks can turn into blessings. Though his dream of becoming a surgeon was shattered, he became an inspiration to many. God had a plan for Richard, and his survival was part of that plan. The devil's attempt to thwart David's destiny failed. John survived to fulfill his purpose, and one of that purpose is to father David, who is now achieving great things. David's wedding was originally scheduled for February but was moved to March 15th, the same day as father's accident. What was once a painful memory is now a reason to celebrate. God turned what was meant for sorrow into a day of joy, showing how his plans always outsmart the devil's schemes. Remember, even when things seem to be going wrong, God can turn them into something wonderful. Friend, God always outsmarts the devil. He is a master strategist. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 8, none of the rulers of this world understood this wisdom. If they had, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. And in Romans chapter 8 verse 28, and we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose. Joseph told his brothers, "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." Just as Richard rebuilt his life and David ensured his wedding went smoothly, we must take steps to create the lives we desire, knowing fully well that all things, the good, the bad and the ugly, are working together for our good. I hope you are touched and inspired by Richard and his son's story and learned some valuable lessons from it. Thank you for watching. If today's story resonated with you, please kindly subscribe, like, comment, share, and turn on notifications for more inspiring stories. I remain yours truly, from my heart to yours, love and blessings. Shalom. You will succeed.